there's a man under the bridge in a boat, and it's absolutely perfect, his silhouette. So I'm going to do a very quick sketch of him. Now, first of all, let's get some dark underneath the bridge where it really is in shadow. And these got a bit greener there, and then we've got the posts. They're dark. I'm using this reasonably thin at the moment, this paint, because I want to get it over very quickly. The hat is a nice shape. That's a nice shape. Then I'll leave the colour of the face. Actually, his coat has got a little bit of, well, it is a blue jacket. Very difficult to see, but you can just tell that it's blue, so I've added a bit more cadmium in there. We've got hands there holding the oars. Run out. In fact, that oar comes through there. This one comes down into there. They're all silhouette. There's a little bit more colour with them. But now we've got some shadow in the boat, and it's a lovely brown rich colour, the boat. He nearly hit the sides then when he went through there. You've obviously got to catch this very quick. I mean, the movement of the boat goes, or the shape of the boat goes. He seems to be playing around under there, which is pretty good, because although he's naturally not in the same position all the time, there's the leg going down there, although he's not in the same position all the time, at least he's moving in the same place. A little bit of light just up there. Now, I don't know whether you can hear that. That was a coffee machine. I'm sitting actually just at the foot of the bridge, the wooden bridge that was always crossed the River Stour here, although it's a different one to the one that Constable was on when he did his painting. But I've got the National Trust coffee or tea house behind me, and there's plenty of people about, which is rather nice because you feel as though life is going on here. The thing that inspired me about this painting was the man in the boat and the bright water behind him. So I'm now going to mix the colour for this bright water. I'm going to mix yellow, white, plenty of white, with a little bit of cobalt blue and crimson, and just a touch of these sort of muddy, dirty greens that I've got on the palette. Now in places I'll be picking up little bits of colour underneath, but that doesn't worry me, of course. Now, although I'm doing this reasonably free, or very free, this painting, I've still got to control certain parts. Now, I want to be careful going round the man's head. Some light coming through there, and through this one, and of course on the other side. Notice I'm leaving little flecks of the underpainting showing through, not trying to fill it in solid. Now this is a very important little bit just round here, so I'm going to be careful. Now, the last thing I'm going to do on this very free sketch is to put some of these ducks in. I must do that. They've been here all afternoon. I'm sure you've heard them. And it just gives a little more life to the picture. Now, this is literally just a suggestion of them there. They're sort of flying and darting, and they're turned in different positions. It's just movement more than anything that I'm doing. And they've got little babies around, and a little bit of white on them in places. Just a little flick. Oh, I think that's enough. They're just there. It's just enough to give a little bit of movement to it. Well, that's all I've got time for today. But there's so much to paint around Flatford Mill. No wonder it was one of Constable's favourite places to paint. I'll see you next time.